What's going on, everybody? And welcome to J Sports Seattle. It's been a minute since I've made a video. Life once more. On my heels, on my tail. So I've been pretty busy the past couple of weeks. Even though I've been able to watch these games, work has been taking a lot of time out of me. On top of managing a work life situation. At post college, still getting used to it. But I'm trying to make videos whenever I can, especially for the Seahawks and now the Mariners, because the Mariners are doing well and then the Kraken are doing well. But I'm not really going to make a video on the Kraken unless, like I said, you guys want me to. But I'm here now. I'm going to be talking about the Mariners first. I gotta talk about the Mariners first before I talk about the Seahawks, because we are on a legendary run right now, and it needs to be talked about. So I'm going to go talk about that in this video. And if you like the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more Mariners and Seattle sports content. Without further ado, let's get on with the video. All right, so the Seattle Mariners, man. The Seattle Mariners. This team is looking like they may do it. I'm serious. I can't believe I'm saying this about the Mariners. I got to chill out. I got to chill out, though, because it's only 2 games. But I have not felt this comfortable about any Seattle team since the Super Bowl years of the Seahawks. So that's got to be saying something, especially since with how far we are right now. This team is on a legendary run. And, man, I'm very excited with the way the season has gone and is continuing to go. Man, I'm keeping it together though, because like I said, it's 2 games. But first, let me just talk about it. So first off, we face the Detroit Tigers. Had a hard fought 5-game series against the Detroit Tigers, who I was having my doubts going into not necessarily the series itself, but the ending of the series, especially after Game 4. I was like, oh crap, that's not good. And then when in Game 5, when it was getting into extra innings and we were going to the 13th and the 14th inning, I'm like, bro, are we about to have a repeat of 2022? We go to 18 innings and then this dude hits a home run. One of these guys hits a home run and then we can't score and then we're cooked. No, it turns out we learned from that. And we're not going to go 18 innings. We went 15. And Jorge Polanco, the guy on the screen right here, this dude, man, this dude is playing like an MVP, playoff MVP. If he is not going to get, obviously he's not going to get regular season MVP, but the way this dude is playing, especially throughout these first 2 games of the ALCS, this dude could definitely get an MVP award on his resume, of sorts. So, but we win Game 5. Go through 15 innings. Our bullpen is depleted. We had to use Luis Castillo and Logan Gilbert in that game. So both of our starting pitchers, 2 of our starting pitchers had to be used in that game. It was not looking good for us entering Game 1 against Toronto, in Toronto of all places. It was not looking good for us because, like I said, we got depleted arms all over, both starting pitchers and bullpen. So you'd think we probably would get shelled, right? I mean, this was a 15 innings is insane work from a bullpen perspective. So you thought, I was honestly thinking myself, Game 1, we're probably going to lose this one. If we won't have any chance, come back in Game 2 and even the series going back into Seattle and to see what happens from there. But no, this team said, screw all that. We don't care that we just came off a 15-game inning streak or 15-game inning win where all of our bullpen and starting pitchers are depleted. We are trying to win this World Series. We're trying to win the World Series, and we don't give a damn about that. So these guys went into Game 1, and albeit, top of the first or bottom of the first, first pitch, George Springer hits a homer. I'm like, oh crap, yep, this is it. This is it. We're about to get absolutely toasted. But nope. Bryce Miller, man, this dude pitched 6 innings of 1 run, didn't allow a single run after that, only allowed 2 hits. That is 1 hit, only 1 hit allowed after that home run against Springer in 6 innings pitched. masterful job by Bryce Miller, man. And then the bullpen came in and just carved him up the rest of the way. Did not allow a single run. And then game 2, same deal. Logan Gilbert, he was kind of struggling at first in the first couple innings. He kind of found his groove in innings 4 and 5. Obviously, he didn't finish the game, but it's okay. He only allowed 3 runs, and Logan Gilbert, Logan Gilbert, but the offense, they're the ones that took the game today. The pitching may have did its job in game 1, but the offense did its job in game 2. So, and then another thing, the bullpen didn't allow a single run in game 2. And then just look at this. The Mariners bullpen throughout the first 2 games of this series, 9 innings pitched, which is the equivalent of a full game in and of itself, only 1 hit allowed, no earned runs, 4 Ks. No earned runs allowed is understandable, but only 1 hit allowed is legendary stuff. And this right here, this bullpen right here is the reason why this team may have a legitimate shot of going all the way this year. Now, like I said, we are up 2-0 in the series. I'm licking my chops going into tomorrow because they come to our house. But this is the playoffs, man. This series isn't over until the first team wins 4 games. Until one team wins 4 games. Whether if that's the team that's up 2-0 in the series or the team that's down and wins 4 straight, this series is not over until either team wins 4 games. So, with that being said, tomorrow is a must-win game. I understand we won the first 2 games, so even if we lose one of these games in Seattle, we got 3 shots to win. We got 3 shots to win 2 games. But with that said, winning tomorrow effectively ruins any chance of any comeback that these guys have. We can get away with them going on a 3-1 or a 2-1 streak because that would tie. We would be up 3-2. But if they go 3-1, it ain't looking good for us. Or 2-1, it ain't looking good for us. So, wait, am I mathing wrong? Yeah, if they go 3-1, excuse me. If they go 3-1 from here on out, not a good look. Not looking good because that means it's game 7. But so we have to win. We have to win tomorrow. We have George Kirby up, who has been doing well. That's not to say that he won't get shelled tomorrow. I hope he doesn't. But that doesn't. These guys, these Blue Jays can hit. And they just ran into some insane pitching, but that doesn't mean that these Blue Jays bats all of a sudden just aren't there. They're still there, and they can come alive at any time. We saw a little bit of that yesterday. So don't expect this series to be over already, even though we're up 2-0. You know how the Mariners are. Don't believe it until you see it. So right now we are seeing it, but we have to actually see it. So. But still, if the way this bullpen has been playing, 9 innings pitched, 1 hit allowed, with no earned runs, that is just insane. Like I said, legendary work by this bullpen. So obviously, we got to keep it up. This day off, we gotta kind of reel ourselves in. It's not over. The job's not finished. In the words of Kobe Bryant, and the late Kobe Bryant. The job's not finished, and I'm hoping that these guys have that same mentality in their head of, hey, the job is not finished. We're not there yet. But here's the thing: we got to look at it. If you look at it from that way, but we can also look at it from a bright spot standpoint. 6 more games, only 6 more games, and you call yourselves world champions. 2 more games, and you do something that the previous 46 teams have not been able to do. Make a World Series. 6 more games, and it's just pandemonium in the city of Seattle. So I love it. I just love it. I love that we're where we are at right now. And like Tom Verducci says here, we have these guys right where they want them. Right where we want them. Because we're up 2-0 going into our home. I understand back in May they beat us in our own house, but we're talking about May here. That's a completely different team. That was when we had Rowdy Tellez. That was when we had Miles Mastroboni playing, who even though he is on the roster, he's not. He was starting. We had Leody Taveras. That guy's an afterthought now. Like that roster was complete. We had Logan Evans and Emerson Hancock starting because our rotation was hurt. That was a completely different team back in April and May. And these guys are largely remain the same. They still have Bassett. They still have Berrios. They still have Gosman. This team is still the Blue Jays team is still widely the same as it was in April and May. I mean, obviously they don't have Bo Bichette because he's out with that knee injury, but they still have everyone else. Springer, Varsho, obviously they got Vladdy. Like, they still have a lot of these same guys that they did back in April and May. Whereas us, like I said, we had Rowdy Tellez, we had Miles Mastroboni, we had we had a bunch of different guys playing. Leody Taveras, Donovan Solano, like all these guys were playing and they weren't good. So, it's a completely different team. We have our lineup. So, yeah, I mean, we have these guys right where we want them, like Tom Verducci says. But we got to keep putting the pressure down, and our hitters got to continue to show up. Randy Arozarena, I have been heavily disappointed in his play this year so far. I mean, he did take that leadoff walk, albeit he should have gotten struck out yesterday. That led to a 3-run home run by Julio in the first inning. But like overall, Randy has not had a good postseason. He's not had a good postseason. Him, Eugenio Suarez, those guys have not had a good postseason so far. Julio, he's starting to pick back up a bit. He kind of went on a little bad streak where he was like 0 for 14 at the plate, but he's kind of found it a little bit. Cal Raleigh's been scorching hot. Kind of was brought back down to earth yesterday, but he's been scorching hot. But like Crawford, he's had a couple of hits, but I need him to do more. Like, we need other players that we have invested in to step up. Polanco has been huge, even though his batting average has been lower than usual. This dude has hit this dude has literally hit a go-ahead clutch, a base hit or hit or whatever later on in the games more than any other player has on this team. So Jorge Polanco has done his job. But like I said, I need Randy to step up. I need JP to step up. I need Julio to continue to do well. Naylor has been heating up. He's been doing great. I mean, he was 3 for 4 yesterday with a home run, 3-run home run. So this dude has been on fire lately. That dad energy, that new father energy is in. So because I know he had his kid. But yeah, but those other guys got to step up, especially Randy. Man, this dude has not hit a homer, and I feel like in over a month. So I need Randy, I need that dude especially to step up. Me personally. He's not a leadoff guy. I feel like we need to swap. We need to figure something out because he's not a leadoff guy. He's a power guy. And I think that's, we see that. It's not all Randy's fault. I mean, he could do better at the plate. But we are asking him to be a leadoff guy when he's more of a pop guy. So, can't really put all the blame on him, but I do want him to step up because he has been pitiful. Especially as a leadoff guy. But everyone else has been doing great so far. Starting pitching wise, we've been nails so far. I knock on wood, obviously, but like we got to continue to do well, and I think we will. I mean, we have a legitimate shot of winning the AL pennant for the first time in franchise history on our home turf. We have to take advantage. We have to capitalize on these. Where we're at right now. We have to do this. This is a must win tomorrow. And these next 2 games are must win because you just do not want to let these guys think they can get back into the series. So you have to stomp them. You have to lay the foot down and stomp on these guys. So that's what I'm hoping what we'll do. Tomorrow we will be facing Shane Bieber, who has been knocked around so far this playoffs. And overall, just the past couple starts, he's been knocked around. And then we got Kirby up on the mound, who's been dynamite so far this playoffs. So we are going to have to show up and show out, like I said, with the hitting. Obviously, we got away with, our pitching bailed us out. I mean, to be fair, our pitching has done well in both games. We only allowed We've allowed 3 or less runs. I think we've only allowed more than 3 runs once at all so far in this playoff run, and that was against the Tigers in Game 4. Because let's think. Game 1 of the ALDS, we lost 3-2. Game 2 of the ALDS, we lost. We won 3-2. Oh no! Game 3, we won 8-4. So I guess we've only allowed more than 4 runs once. And even then, we've only allowed more than 3 runs twice out of the 7 games we've played so far. So that is just a masterful work by not just the starting pitching but the bullpen as well. So we got to continue that tomorrow. Like I said, the series isn't over until it's over. So this game starts at 5 p.m. tomorrow, as it is in Seattle. So I'll be watching that game after I don't think I work tomorrow, but so I will be watching the game. And we got, like I said, we got to stomp on these guys. You got to put your foot down and prove that you want it badly. And it seems like so far we won it badly, but you just got to prove it tomorrow. Like, hey, we are the team that are going to we are going to be the team that's going to make the World Series this year, and but to have a shot at winning it all. So we definitely have to do that. And we were in a really good spot to do it. You just got, like I said, just keep foot on the gas, and the offense just got to continue showing up, and then we will do well for sure. So yeah. But I think that's all I have for this video. Actually, hold up. Before I end the video, I do want to talk about Game 4 because we will, no matter what happens, we will be playing 4 games. Game 4, we will have Luis Castillo on the mound, although we do not know who is going to be pitching for Toronto. I think all signs are pointing towards Scherzer pitching, but even then, he might be pitching in a limited capacity, only like 3 to 4 innings, which would help us. So we definitely have to take advantage tomorrow and beat these guys tomorrow. We cannot be lazy. But even if we lose tomorrow, we have 2 other shots at home to win. And we'll have, I think Bryan Woo should be available for Game 5, hopefully. Yeah, he did throw a live bullpen session on Monday, or yesterday. So there is that. So, but yeah. But yeah, like I said, show up tomorrow and then we'll figure out Game 4. Because Game 4 is pretty much mere formality at that point, because the other team, all their spirit's gone. All the momentum they have is just kaput. So we got to take care of business tomorrow. So, but yeah, that is all I have for this video. I'll be making I'm making a Seahawks video after this. It's gonna be a long one because I wasn't able to make a video for reviewing last week, and then I'm going to be reviewing reviewing the game on Sunday. So, stay tuned for that. And if you like the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more Mariners and Seattle sports content. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good day, and go Hawks, go Mariners, and go Kraken.